As we get comfortably seated in any meditative posture, we pull our spine upright, tuck our shoulders back, bring the hands in chin or jnana mudra, where the thumb pad is on top of the index finger, the index finger's nail. A universal remedy for reversing mental tensions, mental disorders, as well as for improving memory and concentration. The other three fingers are open. Index finger knuckle is bent and the thumb pad is touching the nail of the index finger. Jnana mudra, chin mudra. We start with abdominal breaths, inhaling, inflating the abdomen, exhaling, bringing it back to normal. To condition the visceral organs to activate themselves in the morning hours for defecating. For those of us who have digestive tract disorders and constipation, inhale fully as you inflate the abdomen, exhale completely as you bring it back to normal. Continue abdominal breaths. Make sure while doing pranayam, eyes are closed, body is upright from the spine on to the nape of the neck. Inhale, inflate the abdomen. Exhale, bring it back to normal. As you do Gnan or Chin Mudra, this mudra is done in several ways. We're doing one of the three main variations of Chin Mudra as we do abdominal breaths this morning. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back to normal so that we tone the visceral organs of the abdomen. A great one after a weekend for digestive tract disorders, constipation, acidity, gas, flatulence, indigestion. Inhale gently. Keep the abdomen completely inflated. Hold in an antar kumbhak of the abdomen. Visualize the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the large and small intestines, the stomach, the diaphragm, also the appendix. And come back exhaling. Bring the abdomen back to normal. Exhale. A universal remedy for improving states of mental tension, forgetfulness, less concentration, weak memory in a Gyan or a Chin Mudra. Invest well in this combination of Gyan and Chin Mudra with abdominal breaths. Convert these into Ujjayi abdominal breaths So when you inhale and exhale, make a sound rubbing the throat with oxygenated air, rubbing the throat as deoxygenated air goes out. To this, a combination of abdominal breaths and ujjayi, add a gentle push of the pelvic platform down on your mats, on the floor. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon as you do it in ujjayi simultaneously, pushing the anus and the perineum down and out, like a little thrust on the pelvic platform. Exhale, bring the full pelvic platform back to normal. Bring the abdomen back to normal and make sure that the exhalation is carried out in ujjayi, the throat breaths. All this in Gyan, Chin Mudra, one that is a universal remedy for improving memory, for concentration, for tensions, to reverse those all. Gyan and Chin Mudra are used for sleeping disorders, for depression, for high blood pressure, and for insomnia too. It is a very important mudra. Combine this mudra well with a blend of two pranayams, ujjayi and abdominal breaths. Hear the sound so as you inhale and hum as you exhale because of the rub, because of the friction. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. So inhale, hum, exhale. So ujjayi, hum, ujjayi. So pelvic platform pushes down, hum, pelvic platform again back into Vajroli. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. All this in ujjayi to clear the mucus, the phlegm, the cough from the throat, to beautify the voice. Last three. So hum, so hum, and so hum. Discontinue. Discontinue abdominal breaths. Continue staying in Gyan or Chinna Mudra. Ujjayi can be a natural flow. And we start counting Kapalabhati in a reverse order from 499. So it is 499, 498, 497, 496, 495, 494. As we do active Kapalabhati exhalations. Ujjayi has discontinued. Abdominal breaths have discontinued, and we are doing active exhalations, pulling the abdomen in. All this in a reverse count from 499. If you've lost count, start from 478. If you've lost count, start from 450. Active exhalations in Kapalabhati. Slow down the pace if you wish, in case you can't keep up with the count. Discontinue at 300. So at 400, you can pause, increase the speed, and then again go at 399, 398, 397, 396, 395, 394, 392, 391, 390, 389, and so on. 388, 387, 386, 385, 384, 383, 382, 381, 380, 379, 378, 377, and so on. A great cleanser, this one. Post a weekender for wrong food that may have consumed over the weekend. Try to clear all that mull, all that is stuck into the intestines with this Kapalabhati. Make sure while you're listening to this, your count is not lost out. Discontinue at 300, and watch the breath. For those who have not reached 300, continue. For those who have lost count, continue from 329. Only at 300, discontinue all practice of Kapalabhati to watch the breath. Just watch the breath. Continuing to keep eyes closed. Start with Kaki Pranayam. Roll the tongue out like a Frankie. Look down cockeyed. Inhale fully. Hands continue to stay in Chin Mudra. Tongue in. Exhale from the nostrils. Start counting your Kaki Pranayams. We're going to do quite a few. We're increasing numbers today. Kaki Pranayam. Tongue folded like a Frankie. Literally like a taco pranayam, sticking it out completely. Draw air in, look cockeyed. Exhale fully. Let this Kaki Pranayam be your last pranayam of Kaki. Discontinuing this. We start with Bhastrika like a mind cleansing one. A mind cleansing. We worked already on a stomach cleansing. So we first open that Jnana or Chin Mudra slowly. Bring our fingertips to our hairline, scalp, and we do a Bhastrika. Inhale, exhaling a champi, like a inhale, Bhastrika has a few contraindications for those of us who have high blood pressure. So make sure you do not use much force here. A mind cleanser. Every negative thought, we have to actually invite it. Oh, over the weekend, this was my negative thought. Oh, over the weekend, that was my negative thought. Actually giving an example to your own self. Worrying about work, worrying about business, worrying about a property, worrying about family issues, worrying about children, worrying about parents, worrying about COVID, anything, anything that may have surfaced by way of negativity, whether it did surface or whether thoughts of it surfacing came up. Bring those to do a complete mind cleansing with this physical Bhastrika. If the shoulders are hurting or if there is tiredness, if there is exhaustion, bring the hand down. Just pause, but don't hold the breath. Pause. But definitely restart. Let the thumbs and the fingertips go back all the way down to that small brain. They call it the small brain. That part of the head which rests on the pillow when we are lying supine. Inhale fully, exhale completely. This is not about the lungs, the abdomen, I'm sorry. This is about the lungs. This is not about the abdomen. This is about the lungs. And now bring those fingertips on the face. A feather touch, Bhastrika. Bhastrika continues. Try not to change the pace. In fact, from the sthul, come to a little more intense, more sthul. This is about the entire face. This is not only about just the eyebrows, just the forehead, just the cheeks, just the nose. A special focus on the points of contact of feather touch. Get ready to discontinue feather touch and now discontinue Bhastrika. Make sure whether today's blend, what you just did for these good 30-32 minutes, has made a difference. Check, acknowledge. It's not about taking pride. Yes, I do my pranayam regularly. It's about doing our own personalized pranayam. Yoga, pranayam, mudras are not a one size fits all. Traditional yoga teachers used to give personalized asanas for any problem, any ailment. This is the asana you do. This is the asana you do. It's the same with pranayam. It's not a one size fits all. Each one of us does our own personalized pranayam. Each one for any special condition or to cater to the needs of growth, of bettering the breath, of slowing it down, of getting into ease from dis-ease, of getting into health from ill health. And to end, we do Anulom Vilom Pranayam in Khanda Pranayam. Bringing our right hand. This is the second mudra we will be doing. We did earlier a Jnana mudra, also called a Chinna mudra. And now we do a Nasagraha mudra, where the index finger and the middle finger are folded. And with the difference, the distance between the thumb and the ring finger, we inhale from the left nostril in two parts. Exhale from the right in two parts. Inhale from the right in two parts. Exhale from the left in two parts. Anulom Vilom Pranayam itself has unginat benefits. Khanda Pranayam has unginat benefits. And we are ending this session this morning after having done other pranayams of unginat benefits, good 30 minutes, along with that Gyan and Chinna mudra, combining Khanda Pranayam now with Anulom Vilom Pranayam. A great one to start the week with. Make sure this is not an alternate nostril Khanda Pranayam. Do it at the pace at which we generally do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, which is alternate nostril breathing. Because if we pick up speed, it becomes like an alternate nostril Khanda Pranayam. And we don't want that. We want to do a Nadi Shodhan. Start preparing not only to discontinue this, but even to end your today's session. After this round, discontinue the practice of Khanda Pranayam in Anulom Vilom. Bring the hand down. Make sure the tongue is dropped. And prepare to slowly open the eyes. Close them again. And keeping the eyeballs down, open them as if someone watching you just watches the crescent of the eyeballs, the white part of the eyes. You can only see your cross-legged knees. It's the kind you see in images of deities meditating. Just the white crescent. Close the eyes again. Do a round of palming. Open and close your eyes in darkness. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Hari Om Tat Sat.